Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. This is going to be a general collective energy reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Find a reading or a reader that does resonate, because Lacey don't give a fuck. Now, let's call on the divine. I think I'm so freaking funny. The divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? You got a lot of people thinking about you right now. It's like the thoughts are spilling in. There's somebody who's trying to shut themselves up. It's like they look back at how they acted towards you and they're like, shut up, shut up. Why was I acting like that? Somebody's like, they're in some sort of regret. It's like maybe they wanted to make a point more than they wanted to make love or a dollar here. There's a lot of people that regret trying to make a point more than they were trying to make a dollar off of you. And like in general, this could be people at work that was envious of you, maybe a boss or a manager. It's like, they could have tried to put you down in such a way, and you're like, nah, I'm not dealing with that. And you walked away here. But it's like people wanted to make a point more than they wanted to make a dollar, and it shows because they're behind in life. And you, again, you keep rising ahead in life. You keep getting to, getting ahead in life. And this is also like when it comes to love energy, you got an ex lover or a would be lover here that wanted to deny you something that you get every day, which is validation here. They're like, I can't let a girl know this, let a girl know that. It'll get to her head, and then they're like, I'm dumb. People tell her she's beautiful every day. Every day, people tell her that they like her body. Every day, she hears these compliments every day. So how did I think I can invalidate somebody who's as big of a star as you here? Somebody just like they be wanting your phone call here. Now, like if this is somebody that acted annoyed with you when you called or acted like you wanted too much of their time, too much of their energy. They just acted like they were the coolest thing on earth here. And then they, every day, like they hope you call them. Every day they hope you reach out to them. And like to the point where it's making them sad. They're like, why this person don't call me, don't text me, don't see how I'm doing. Somebody thought like because you showed interest that you were locked in. It's like, oh, as an adult, I was supposed to show interest back. If I showed interest back, this is how love. This is how I forge a relationship. Like, why? Like, what the hell was I doing? This is what this person is thinking. I feel like ultimately, this person could have been younger than you. So it's like, it's okay. You just moved on from this person. They were just something, I don't know, you were going to play with, but then you really couldn't because these people in their mind. But you taught them a lesson here, to keep their blessings going. Divine, please tell me more. We got healing coming out here. We got healing, self care, introspection, and meditation coming out here. Healing, self care, introspection, and meditation is coming out here. You got somebody, I don't know why I keep seeing somebody doing something with their nose. Somebody like they might be, I don't know, somebody has some sort of addiction here, or like I don't know, they're doing that temporarily, or maybe they're doing this to keep up with you. They feel like they got to do a couple lines of something, crushing down that powder to try to have the energy to keep going, maybe in their hustle or after work here, or somebody. I don't know what the hell is going on with this person. We got trapped in reverse, stuck, no options, unforgiveness is coming out here. Somebody could have felt like you were stuck, you were trapped, but you guys unstuck yourself here. You guys moved on in life. You guys are doing way better in life than what they thought. We got apology coming out here in reverse, arrogant, rash actions, insincere apology. Let's clarify this apology energy because I'm not sure, honestly. We got karmics here in reverse, third parties, haters, lesson learned here. Somebody could want to apologize for being a karmic, or they no longer want to be looked at as karmic here, or maybe they want to apologize so that they you don't see them as some sort of karmic. This energy coming out. What's some more cards? Possibilities. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself coming out here. I feel like maybe somebody wants to apologize for not believing in your dreams or belittling your dreams or seeing you as some sort of fallen star here. Somebody thought that, like, by the way people treated you, you guys might end up just sticking something up your nose to like feel good here. I don't know why that's coming out here. I don't know. Devon, please tell me more. So it's collective energy. We got isolation, rejected, left alone, self inflicted coming out here under trap. Some of you guys have put yourself in the self inflicted isolation to break yourself free from the traps of caring and needing people's validation here. But I also feel like people could have purposely tried to make you feel isolated in some sort of way. Or a lot of you guys, you did isolate yourself from people to stop from falling under with them. I feel like some of you guys might be coming out of that trap of isolating yourself with people just because you think they might keep you stuck here. Basically, you didn't want to get stuck with other people. I do that too. I'd be wary about who I link my energy with or who I'm like too close with, like, and whatnot, because that energy can slow you down. Like, I don't be wanting to be slowed down with those people who have settled in life. I want movement, I want forward energy. So some of you guys could have decided to move forward just on your own here. We got burned bridges, disloyal, turned back on here. So this could be why somebody wants to apologize on you or apologize towards you here because they burnt their bridge with somebody that was moving very much forward in life. Divine, please verify this burned bridges energy. Hope told you, you made them hopeful, you made them inspired, you made them feel good and excited to up and live life again. This is why they want to unburn these bridges and apologize here. Because we got hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and success. You guys are very successful. With you on their team, they feel like you guys will light some passion, light some ambition, like, be something or to one another here. People want your closeness. They want to feel around you again. You got some people who maybe they watch you every day and it's just like, dang it, like they feel like they watch you and they feel the movement, they could get the rhythm, but they just don't have that inspiration here. They were only inspired when it came to trying to compete with you. I'm feeling like a very sad group of people who all went against you just because, like, they're the haters. They're haters here. We got laughter in reverse, happiness, joy, and healing coming out here in reverse underneath healing. A lot of you guys are healing the part of you where people try to turn your laughter upside down. This could be why you guys decide to move on your own and not let anybody close to you. Because at some point you could have had like a lot of people going against you at once, and this could have led you to depression. Some people take themselves out when they're shining too bright, and then everybody suddenly turn against them and whatnot. Like some of you guys could have been dealing with some ending yourself thoughts here, and then now you guys are healing from the thoughts of ending yourself. If you're having any of those thoughts, I truly pray for you. As somebody who had those thoughts before, there's no shame in them. I just hope that you guys realize life is worth making it through. And if you, and at least you could do before you even think about it, face all those people that tried to bring you down. Before you end yourself, call your mother-in-law and tell her you're a bitch and I didn't like the way you treated me. Call up your aunt and your uncle. Call up everybody that did you wrong and curse them out. Meet that childhood friend in person, and then do what you need to do. Like, like not take them out, but say what you need to say. And if you got hands and you got hands, then hey, like, these things will alleviate you. And it also helps you from taking it out on the next person here. I always say that face the people who hurt you and let them know whether they care or not. And if they don't care and they don't apologize, just start roasting them. Tell them everything that's wrong with a ugly, ashy, can't take care of your kids. You got like, like like that shit feels good once you let it out. Like let it out, let it out, let it out. Don't let it out on yourself. Don't turn that depression inwards. You're not the problem. You're not crazy. You're not this. You're not what people are trying to write you out to be. Unfortunately, these small, seemingly benevolent people, these nobody ass people, they could cause the most pain. Some of you guys, you're meant to sit with the somebodies. The nobodies are, of course, going to try to make you feel like you're a nobody because they're projecting that energy onto you here. But this is also somebody not being very happy because you guys are healed. You guys are healed. You're doing good. You're living life and you don't even remember them. Like me, I can't remember any guy from my past. Now that I see all these hot, tall ass guys walking around, I don't remember nothing that happened to me before. We got nightlife, striptease, gamble, and Vegas is coming out here under in reverse. Yeah, they feel like they can't party. They're not partying. They're not laughing. They're not happy. All because you're healing here. Somebody really thought you were going to be broken over them and forever, or your light wouldn't shine as bright here. Somebody's like, damn, how many people you had go against you? I hear you guys then died about 1,000 times. It's nothing. You had so many people go against you. It's like, oh, another insecure weirdo, or you guys are going to get to that point where it just don't hurt no more. You're like another insecure weirdo. You're getting to the point where you're surprised that the people that can take your light, the people who can shine for you, shine really brightly here. You got somebody that really loves and admires you. They want to be your friends. They want to let you in. They want to make sure you guys are a great match here. Yeah, wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia coming out here. With the trap card in reverse under the rejected. I guess they're having nostalgia. They're feeling really nostalgic over you, or somebody saw you as a very nostalgic person to the point where they thought they knew you were coming back. They thought you would come back here for like more pain, more rejection, more humiliation. A lot of you guys are like, nah, I'm just like, I'm chill. I'm good on these people. I don't really need them around in my life because that was too much. Somebody felt like it was never going to be too much, but they're seeing things from, I guess, your perspective now. I don't know. This energy is a bit confused, but you do got somebody that they loved you, but it was just your light was too much. But what else is new? Divine, please tell me more. Blood ties coming out here underneath in burn bridges and hopeful, inspired here. Some of your family burned bridges with you. Blood ties, inner circle, inspired, optimistic, and success. They no longer feel as optimistic. Somebody wishes that they would have taken their time to tell you that you guys did make them feel really hopeful. You made them feel really optimistic. somebody wants to thank you for having a kid, bringing in a joy into their life here. Like, they want to let you know, like, you really changed their lives. You really brought somebody that they loved here, especially if this is like a mother-in-law energy, because that's just popping up here. Like, this person could have mistreated you really badly, and then like now they look at their grandchild and they're like, what if you didn't have my grandchild or my grandchildren here? They're learning for you to be thankful for the fact that you were a womb to such beautiful children, or if not children here, you guys were an inspiration. You kept the hope alive. You inspired these people. And I feel like maybe they spent too much time trying to pull you down, trying to degrade you, trying to shame you, trying to make you feel like you weren't enough or you weren't adding up to something here. This overall energy is somebody wanting to drop the pettiness that they sent your way, like, the pettiness they had for you. Divine, please tell me more. We got intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness here. I told you, somebody wants to appreciate you. They want to be intimate with you again. They want to show you that mutual respect and heal it. Or if not, I'm speaking those words into existence here. But some of you guys is like, there's no way. There's no way that my mother in law wants to be nice. There's no way they want to end this here. Something is going to happen to them, or something could have touched on them to where they realize life is short. Either they're gonna get some sort of diagnosis with some sort of terminal illness, or they seen something that's going to shake their world up. It could be some sort of car accident. It could be some sort of robbery. It could be just looking at all of the pain and the death and the misery in the world, and then wondering, why the hell am I concerned about these things that just don't matter? Why am I concerned with the way she said hi? Why am I concerned with her having a tattoo on her chest? Why am I concerned with the way she did her hair? Like, why am I concerned with shit that don't matter in this world? Because this feels like petty energy here. And they were just parasites, finding problems, digging into it, twisting it, turning it, flipping it. And I feel like a lot of you guys could have been going through a lot at that time period here. I don't feel like you guys were doing anything bad, but trying to get your life together and having a lot of foots on your back here, and people are beginning to have a respect for that and respect for you. It's just like, like they just wanted to erode the respect that they had for you so bad. They wanted to, like, I don't know, humiliate you, make you feel some type of way. I don't think you should be wearing that. Okay, why she talk like that? Oh, she's putting up thirst traps. Oh, she's doing this. Oh, she's doing shit that just don't matter in the long run. And a lot of these people also are finding that a lot of people don't want to deal with them. Rolling your eyes was okay. Getting mad was okay. They're like, whatever, you're going to still be around. You're going to still be around. Whatever. I could state my opinion. They just didn't know, like, anybody that was going to truly leave them. You guys are the people who truly left. You don't want to deal with those people. And it's motivating a lot of people to just truly leave these people behind. As much as I don't like, and it's crazy, I was talking about the red pill and men criticizing and over criticizing women. I did see something today. I'm like, I kind of agreed with. It was like, what did it say? It said modern, something about women being alone until they learn how to be softer, or feminine, or deal with their problems in a legitimate way without all that nagging and stuff. And the only reason I was like, oh, on board with that, it says it wasn't criticizing the sexuality and the looks of women. I'm like, the only thing they go for is the way women look. I don't like BBLs. I don't like fat women. Oh, you just dress like this. Oh, they're ran through. Oh, that's the body. I'm like, yes, please deal with the personalities of women here beyond their sexual endeavors and beyond the way they look physically, because I'm like, yeah, something is wrong with a lot of women they are weirdly arrogant and petty and overly emotional to the point where they want other people to consider their emotions, even other women, like by the way we dress. They want to bleed into us. Well, I think and I feel, why are you okay, well, I think you post this type of video too much and you don't have to blah, 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 blah. I'm like, shut the hell up, bitch. Like, yeah, oh my God. Like, I'm like, who could deal with that? Some of these people are being left behind because they're overly nagging, like they nag at everybody they meet and they expect people to take shit seriously. Like, I can't stand when you open the door too many times in a day. You know, my grandfather died, and when you open the door at 3 o'clock rather than 5 o'clock, that really upsets me. And I can't stand when you this and when you that. Okay, all right, so you're out in the garden again. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I just don't think that you should wear a dress. And it'd be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. People don't live for you. And it's like, to some point, you got to realize that some of those people be wanting you to consider them because they're unfulfilled in life. Like that type of hysteria, I really can't get with. I'm like, complain about stuff that's real, but trying to get everybody to walk on eggshells because of your pet peeves and your fake ass OCD is so fucking corny. I feel like this is the type of energy you walked away from. Just those corny ass, petty ass bitches here that just want to start problems just because they're addicted to cortisol. They're addicted to drama. They're addicted to raising problems here, and they're realizing they're just not good people to be around. They're feeling really lucky for the people who stayed in life with them here. And they're realizing you don't want to deal with that bullshit. You don't want to be that person's friend. You don't give a fuck. Like, block, delete if you on my comments, bitch. I don't care about shit you say. You're crazy. You're not somebody I'm gonna consider because you literally need psychological help here. I feel like this is not with you guys, but with those people who was coming at you. They don't realize how fucked up they are emotionally and how much they seriously need some sort of psychological help. I feel like a lot of you guys who are here in the collective, you knew where you were fucked up at and you went and got that help. Or if you're here, you're trying to get that help. You're not just here to like scratch an ego problem, but like that junk is I don't know. I don't know how to say it. But a lot of us, luckily, we can recognize those crazy people. Men are beginning to recognize that crazy type of person over the person who they hyper criticize here. Now, men are wanting peace over that type of nagging here, and want being alone because you want peace is a lot of people are on that. They want to be alone. They're not even showing up to that barbecue. They don't want to hear about it. And then like them being quieted and isolated against is it's crazy. We got lust, greed, by any means necessary, and inconsiderate here coming out under the possibility. Somebody at first thought you were inconsiderate. You didn't care what was going on in their lives. You didn't feel anything. Like, like, I don't know. But now they're realizing that your life is your life here. Like, we all got to live a life that makes ourselves happy. We can't dig into other people to try to make them make us happy, in any sort of way. Like they were just completely irrational here. We got tension, stressed out, migraines, and worry is coming out here. Yeah, somebody's getting stressed out. They're getting tension headaches. They got a lot of migraines and worries because you moved on. You're not nostalgic anymore. You're not somebody that looks back, and you are somebody that looks at these people like they're worthless because they are. You don't need these people in your life for what? No reason. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.